believe in that
guru.
stuff.
Do you have advice for me? I want a goth mommy.
Goth mommies love subs.
Ooh.
Subs?
I also
Subs for a
I don't
minute.
know.
It depends on the type of goth mommy. If they are heavy metal, if they listen to anything that screams, or if they get in the pit, doms.
Okay.
If they listen to anything that's like Midwestern emo,
great music, by the way.
great music
Right.
by the way, like Hot Mulligan,
Yes, sir.
they are subs. And I will fight you on this.
Comment if this is wrong.
Hot Mulligan is great. So
Or comment if
Fucking
it's
love
right.
Hot Mulligan, bro.
Midwest emo is great. One of my favorite Midwest emo bands has got to be Tiny Moving Parts, but that's just
oh yeah,
me.
man.
But yeah, I'll give you a tape of Midwest emo songs and bands,
Okay.
and so you can be prepared.
So I can be prepared.
Basically, it's like emo with like math rock kind of guitar riffs and stuff. It's like grown up emo music.
Oh, shit.
It's great stuff.
Grown up.
The goth mommies don't want to be fetishized. They want to just exist and be in their own little coffin.
Yes.
And that's the thing we got to realize. You're not trying to hunt for a goth mommy. You don't go out fishing to try to, well, I guess you do.
Is that not what
Try
we're
to get a
doing?
shark.
Is that not what we're doing?
Exactly. You be the coffin. You
Just-
be their mortuary.
Just tell that girl, the shirt I came with don't fit, but you sure do. What's up?
Don't say that.
Don't
say
listen.
that.
Don't listen to Earl. Don't listen to Earl.
There's already 20 guys in her DMs that are like that.
Probably.
Or women that are
Honestly,
like that in her DMs.
in my experience, the best way to get somebody is just be yourself. Make some jokes.
Just be yourself, and you'll attract the right
Don't
kind of
try to
person.
overdo it. Don't be like, yo, girl, like, what's wrong? That shit doesn't work, right?
Or my fear is made, and I am thy nicest guy.
Nathan.
Don't be the nicest guy.
Don't call yourself a nice guy.
I grew this out
Don't
for
ever
you.
call yourself
That'll
a nice
put you in
guy.
a friend zone.
No, they'll be like, you think you're a nice
Well, what
guy.
I said would
and
not
you're a
put you in the
jerk.
friend zone. That would immediately get you blocked.
If you say that you're a nice guy and you have that constant thought of like, oh man, nice guys finish last, go to therapy. Go to therapy. You
Please.
need to work on yourself.
Therapy legit is a great thing to do.
Those
It is a
guys that
great
are like, man, I don't know why I'm such a nice guy.
So you're all saying I should be a dick and just...
No, see, that's
No.
that's not an extreme.
I'm not talking about an actual nice guy. I'm talking about a guy who calls
Yes,
himself a
I-
nice
Yeah, who
guy.
thinks? Yeah, who
Yeah.
calls himself a nice guy?
I'm such a nice
there's a
guy.
term for that. And there's like videos of them with like being actual creeps and just like
Yeah.
harassing
They'll be like
them.
such a creep, and they're like, "This is why girls just date assholes because I'm a nice guy."
Yeah,
and
this
it's like
is why
you're
nobody
not
wants
a
to
nice
be
guy.
with you.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
say you're a nice guy, you're considered a creep.
Really?
So don't
Yeah.
say that on your profile, even if you are a nice guy, because people will take it the wrong way.
Just tell them I like sucking
At least in
titties.
the at least today,
Don't
it's
do
just
that.
not that way.
Today, in the context of dating apps, yeah, don't say
I've
that.
never
It
used a
sounds
dating
way
app in
too
my
complicated
life.
now.
Oh
I
man,
like
it's
them
rough.
titties.
What's your go-to one?
My go-to what?
Dating app? Anyone? Are y'all onto the dating apps?
Nope.
Are you on dating apps?
I've never had a date.
Oh shit. Okay. So young.
Next episode, we're gonna get him a date.
You're gonna do a
Ooh,
speed dating
we're gonna
round?
be
Is that
called-
what
it's
it
gonna
is?
be called-
dating coach. Let's
There we go. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, we can do that. Dating coaching.
Every episode 19, Nathan and Ricky get dates.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
And you're the coach.
Yeah, I'll be
No,
the.
we'll do it. I coach one and you coach the other and we compete.
I'll be the guy. Like
I'm
I'll
the
be,
host. I'm the
what's the
host.
guy's name from Kim Possible that's behind the desk?
Yes.
I'll
What's
be,
his
I'll be
name?
your computer guy.
This week on the dating, whatever it's called.
The Dating
Nathan and
Ashtrays
Ricky.
We'll get
podcast.
footage of Trey just like
Typing shit
doing all
up.
the
I'll be in the earpiece, dude. Be like, all right, what did you order? Don't order the linguine. Order the Alfredo.
Don't listen to Earl.
I'll just come up on behind Nathan. So did you get a number?
In one ear it's Earl and in
You gotta
one
give me
ear
like an
it's Trey.
earpiece, and, it's like, and y'all be like somewhere in like a what do you call it, behind a curtain, and I'm just like over here speed dating with somebody, and it's just like
We need a good
and then they like say some of the weirdest stuff to me, and like I gotta ruin it somehow, make it so awkward.
Say you forgot your wallet. That'll ruin it. Oh no.
Let's go to Lock and Dare and see who can pick up the most girls.
Oh, God.
I'll be the judge and I'll be watching. No, I'll
my
compete
God.
too. I can pick up girls too.
I don't know
Hell
if
yeah.
I could. I don't know
What am
if
I
I could do that.
What?
What am I doing in this switch?
No, we're all go. Oh
You're-
yeah, you're
going
the
away.
judge.
You're not giving
You're
any
not here.
advice to these folks.
Like make a joke like, yo, what up, girl? No, don't do that. Just
Yeah,
mean-
we'll all have Earl in our ear and an earpiece and see who can pick up the most girls with Earl telling you bad advice. in your ear.
There's already a video I've seen on it's called the Other Channel. I don't know if you've heard of Moist Critical.
Yeah, Moist Critical.
Yeah, I know him.
he has- he had-
Charlie, right?
Yeah, he
Charlie?
has that second channel called The Other One. He did a similar thing like that. That's what I was thinking of doing.
I never
Yeah, that
understood
would be
why
fun.
he's so popular.
Well, people like his monotone like and his
Yeah,
this way with
so-
words like this has gotten me much more worked up than that one episode of Patrick where
He is pretty bricked all the time.
yes, and he has such a way with words, and he also owns Sneeko there. I will say.
My God, Ricky, again. You missed my nephew's baseball game again.
Well, you didn't tell me the time.
Oh my God, it's the
It's
same time every week.
It's always a different time.
Nathan came.
Yeah, I came and I had to call.
He
Call.
had to call me, and he had to get
I
instructions
called.
and
I
directions.
text both of you. And
No,
y'all
you
did not
didn't.
reply.
You
Yes, I
said
did.
you
No, I
text.
did. I did.
Whoa. Can we all just get along here for like 5 minutes, please?
God damn it, Earl!
What?
This is nothing.
Get out there!
I mean, also, dude, if you want to go back to some dating advice, read a fucking book.
Read a fucking
Read a book.
That's good advice. I'll admit, you've got some good advice.
Everyone
I'm
just
a-
needs to read a fucking book, man.
read a book.
And if you are more performative and don't actually read, take a picture with a bookcase with the library in the background.
I have never known that to work. That's weird.
It does.
Well, then
We
again,
need to
it's been a
get-
long time since I've dated. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you're not a part of this conversation.
I didn't have to pick up nobody. I made a joke to my wife and started talking. That's all it took for me.
You don't need to take it like on a $40 dinner or
No,
a $100
you don't.
dinner.
No,
Go
if-
buy her a book.
Yes, go to a bookstore and say, let's pick out a book that represents something about you.
And then
And
we'll
she'll
act out
eat
the
that
stuff.
shit up.
And then we'll act out the stuff in the book.
Yes.
This is some solid advice. We're good writing this down.
Take notes, Nathan.
Take
Ricky.
notes.
You too, Nathan.
Just make a joke here or there. You know?
We need to get pictures of you guys with Callie.
Do you know how to riz someone?
Like,
How
yo,
to
girl,
Riz.
you want a 20
First off,
piece?
don't say Riz.
I know, but I know it's a
Don't say
very
Riz.
icky word, but like I feel like it's kind of become its own term of just like trying to like say something very charismatic or clever and like court them. In other
You
words.
gotta have a sense of
a
humor,
much more
though.
cooler, a much more hip way of doing
Jesus
it.
Christ, we went from Riz to courting in one sentence, bro.
I've never heard that word.
Courting?
Honestly, though, you need a sense of humor. If you don't have a sense of
I
humor,
want to
it ain't gonna work.
court you.
Yes.
Sense of
Of course,
humor
I
is
ask my
important.
chaperone.
You know what I'm saying? You've got to have a sense of humor at least.
Oh god,
Yeah,
they're
that
after
too.
you.
They found the tapes.
Hey,
I thought you guys said you guys were going to hide those, not be found.
No, I never said
No.
I don't
that.
even know if
Who
the
the
microphones
fuck
can pick
puts them
this
in the
up.
trash? Like, that's,
God.
Also, if you're a serial killer, don't throw stuff in the trash.
yeah, it's the last place you want to
I get
go.
it.
Right, Ricky?
Or throw
Heat
it
of
in
the passion.
someone else's trash.
That too. You know that pesky neighbor you don't like?
Fucking
You know what I'm talking
Trey.
about.
Fucking Trey Jr.
I would, if I was going to commit a murder, I would have to frame
I've
someone.
known a couple
I think.
Treys in my life.
They're gonna be watching this video, you know that, right?
Who is?
That's fine.
They got you on the list.
The
That's
government.
fine.
You're on a list already, dude.
I'm on a list. We're all on a list. Ricky's on a
Just made
couple
the
lists.
Huh?
How many lists are you on now? Like 3 or 4?
Must be 10.
Yeah, dude. You gotta watch out, dude.
I'm on a watch Mojo list.
Watch
Watch
Mojo.
Mojo.
If you were on a Watch Mojo
Dude,
list, what would you
sometimes
want to
those
be?
lists are so terrible, like especially the music ones. I'm just like, we did no research.
I made it to the honorable mentions. I will leave it at that.
But I mean,
number
that's just
one.
someone's opinion, man.
Huh?
The Watch Mojo stuff, that's everyone's opinion. We can have a Watch Mojo
Oh, another hot
top
take?
10 of Watch Mojos.
We're number 1 podcast on that list.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
But what are we on for the list though? Because there's several different Watch Mojos.
Modern podcasts, I guess. I don't know.
what is Watch Mojo?
It's a countdown
Oh,
video thing.
it's like a very it's
Top
like a
10
YouTube channel.
list.
Yeah.
Really?
It's sort of random topics,
Yeah.
like top 10 animes of all time, top 10
Oh, interesting.
guitarists or what have you,
It's like a top 10.
top 10 pornos, you know.
They've been around
good.
for so
I'll have to
long. I
check
think
that
they
one
ran
Of
out of
all
ideas.
entertainment and media stuff.
Yeah.
And it includes porn?
Yeah, top 10
Okay, cool.
pornos of all time.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
This was not the right Star Wars I downloaded, but okay.
You know, but sometimes those are just fun to watch, man, because they put so much production value
Yeah,
into
Yeah.
my wife and I watch them all the time. We're like, how long can we get into this countdown before we start bitching how stupid it is? Number 8, we're fucking done.
it. Yeah,
Outta here.
just 2 in.
Yeah. Like, because sometimes those lists are insane. Like, they don't know shit. Do some research, bud.
I mean, I like to watch those only because I want to see more media that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
You know, if I think
Yeah.
I know the best horror, well, what else is on the list?
Right.
You know?
I gotta know, man. I gotta know.
Yeah, top 10s are good because it's just nice to know what other people are watching.
Do you prefer top 10s or F to S tiers?
Top 10?
Yeah. You know what I do miss too is pop-up video. I miss pop-up video.
And that's how old we are. Pop-up video.
We are
Pop-up video.
old.
I
Don't you
was
remember,
like the little-
Nathan?
I always love the random facts they would give you about the band or the set
I
or
grew
something.
up on DVDs. All right.
I miss those CD cases with that little book in there.
Oh yeah, like 800 CDs you're trying to drive. Which one do I want?
No, with a little booklet inside of the CD case that
Oh,
we get.
yeah.
I miss
Sometimes it'd be,
that
like,
shit.
Extended art or be the lyrics.
The
Yeah.
lyrics and like
The
other
sleeves.
stuff like artwork.
The sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get those anymore. I still buy CDs. You know, if a band has a release on a CD, I'll buy it.
I don't think I've bought a CD in like...
I haven't bought a CD.
15 years.
Get with the times, dude. They're coming back.
There
I
are.
used to buy CDs.
Yeah, because people are starting to realize that they don't own their digital content.
No, but that's the thing. Yeah, that's just the thing
Yeah.
with media in general. With
They don't
what do
own
you call it?
anything
With
anymore.
streaming, games online.
That's why I buy physical media and why I buy my games, because that's my game. I own that shit.
Yeah.
Don't buy stuff, bro. Just pirate it. You would
you go.
download a house.
Go down to
You
LimeWire or
wouldn't download a
BearShare.
house.
I would download.
You want to steal a woman's car?
You can do it now.
Purse.
Let's give a shout out to the golfers out there who's just golfing, having a
Shout
good time.
out to the tournament.
At some point, the consoles that you used to own, like the Nintendo 3DS or a Wii U, and the Wii, like any other console that they're not like have like internet connection or any sort of like maintenance, at that point, it's the you might as well just like mod it or whatever, or just jailbreak it, because they're not gonna do anything about it anymore.
No.
I still have my GameCube. I still have a 64, a GameCube, a Dreamcast. Some of all those.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I had a GameCube. My mom and I used to play all the time. Shout out, mom.
Shout out to
Shout
Trey Mom.
out!
Good.
And we played
Shout out.
we played Star Fox, but we were so poor.
Dude, yes, Star
I couldn't
Fox was
afford
badass.
the memory card.
I played on Super Nintendo.
Which one? The ship
Star-
one?
The Star Fox? No, it
I'm
was
talking about the one where he actually like got into the planet.
No, this was just like whatever the one on Super Nintendo was.
Oh, that
That one was
where they
fun.
had like the FX chip or something like that.
No, maybe. I don't know. It didn't
Well,
have
dude,
a chip. Just
We had a GameCube,
a
and like,
cartridge I slapped in and played.
we didn't have like I didn't have money for a game like a file thing.
What are you
the
fucking
card.
poor? Can't afford
I was
I'm just
poor.
playing, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's
And
like, yeah.
I grew up poor too. I didn't grow up in. I didn't grow up in a.
we kept the GameCube on for like a week because like we didn't want to lose the progress in the game because it was we couldn't save it.
Yeah.
And dude, right on payday when she came home for the with the card, the power went out.
You didn't have like a what do you call it, like a save state or like
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
game.
saying. No, back then, GameCube didn't have that much memory on it. You had to have
Yeah.
like a separate like card
Yeah.
to be put in there, like a hard drive. And dude, I was like, no, it's a week of
Like,
stuff, dude.
I didn't get a
That
console of my own until the
sounds
64
intense.
came out. That's my first console as a kid. Was a 64.
Which games did you play?
On 64, Road Rash, the wrestling games, Mario, the one on 64.
What about you,
Mario
Ricky?
64.
The guy game?
NES,
The guy game.
Sega.
Oh no, Earl.
Sega?
Sega.
That's how far back I go with video games.
I played. Well, I mean, I've played video games since the Genesis. I remember having the Genesis back in
What'd
the
you
day.
play on the Sega? What kind
I
of game
played
you talking?
the Sonic 3 where you can actually save the progress of the game.
Okay, that's a dig.
And
thanks for reminding him of the trauma you went
Actually,
through.
save.
Yeah, unlike your game console you played on, at least I could save.
Hey, but you know that is a very true statement. Why the fuck can you save it on the NES and the Sony's, but not on a newer GameCube?
Because they said because of the all the graphics, they didn't have room for a save. or
I guess to
something.
be fair, there was also what do you call it, the game sheets that you could put in and like
They had a
the-
Game Shark. I
the
remember
Game
that.
Sharks, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
game
those.
sharks
I
and
do
game
that.
genies.
I used the fuck out of those for my PlayStation. What's it, 2 or 1 or whatever? I had.
Yeah, I use it for my Game Boy for Pokemon, man.
Yeah,
you
Pokemon.
cheated at Pokemon?
Hey, I wanted Mewtwo, okay? And I wanted Gengar without trading because I was the only child.
I used to have the ones on GameCube.
You're
I
an
sold on
only child.
I'm an only
Oh,
child.
shit.
Johnny.
Explains a lot.
You
Donda.
didn't have friends?
No,
Oh, really?
I had
Okay.
games.
He didn't have
Oh.
friends.
My
Ricky.
games were my friends. Mewtwo was my only
I would go to my
friend.
friend's house to play their consoles
yeah.
growing up because when I didn't have one, I'd go to my friend's house and play there. I was like, can we play your console?
Do you see this, Earl? Do you see how it's not done burning? It's not a wrap until my last cigarette is done burning, Earl. We've been over this.
You need to chill for like 5 minutes.
I need to have a cigarette. And we need... My last cigarette is not done burning. We don't wrap until it's done. Until the last flame is extinguished.
You are addicted to those things. That is not healthy. You are 25 years old. You should not be addicted to cigarettes.
Earl, I'm addicted to laugh.
To life, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a fucking sorry excuse.
Not done. Do you see how it's not done?
Not now.
No!
I was part of the Boy Scouts back then, and we all had the Game
Fucking nerd.
Boys, and we were able to trade all that.
Let's put some respect on the Boy Scouts, even though they are under some serious allegations. They do
Nerds.
teach you some cool stuff, though.
Yes, like I said, we get together. There was no homo or anything like that. We just got together and
Know what?
homo.
Why do you have to say
No,
that?
I don't know. Some people think
They
that
had
if you're a Boy
camaraderie.
Scout, you're gay.
This isn't 2017 or whatever that meme came
So
out.
you didn't pitch a tent, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what we did.
Pitch a tent?
We go.
Okay.
Dude, I was in Boy Scouts for like a week,
Lame.
and then I just quit after I made a boat, and then after that I quit.
How long were you
Okay,
in it?
bye.
How long were you in it, Ricky? Like a long time?
It was about a good 4 years.
Oh, shit.
And then
Like
I
an
did
Eagle Scout?
Cub Scouts before that.
Did
No,
you get your Eagle Scout?
I
My
was
brother got
that
his
close
Eagle
to getting it,
Scout.
but I didn't get it.
Must be nice.
My brother has his Eagle Scout upstairs because all Mormons used to be in the Boy Scouts. It was part of the program.
I never did any of
I
those.
did see some
I never
female,
did any Boy Scouts.
Some girls
I
in
know
the
my
Boy
dad did,
Scouts.
though.
Some what?
Girls in the Boy Scouts.
Who? Where?
The Boy Scouts.
I
saw
just
some
feel
girls.
like it shouldn't
Oh.
be called Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. It should just be called Scouts now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're that.
I
You're
feel
right.
like
Separate
They
Much
don't want to
better
do
if
that
it was.
because apparently Girl Scouts make more money than
That
the Boy
is true.
Scouts.
Oh.
Because the
Those
cookies,
cookies
they
are the
have
shit.
more
Cookies.
Those
of an
cookies are
empire than
good.
us.
Did the Boy Scouts have their own cookies or something like that?
No.
They sell?
We did
just had trauma.
popcorns in the bucket and then some wreaths, and that's about
How
it.
come we used to know
Why don't they
chimichangas?
Why don't they just work together?
Like I said, because they have more money than we do. They're
Sorry, I
more
was thinking-
organized because they're girls.
Don't want to.
They have a higher
carrying the boys.
intelligent than us.
You know what the Boy Scouts should sell? Because the Girl Scouts have cookies. Why don't the Boy Scouts have cream pies?
I don't know.
Wait, the little Debbies?
No, it's
No,
something
that's
totally
Scouts.
different.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pervert, sorry, but it's weird that the Boy Scouts don't have that. They don't go out and sell cookies like the Girl Scouts do. Because those Girl Scout cookies are so good and bank on those. I love them.
That's
The-
why when they
Smallest.
go camping, they go in condos and they get their sodas in the.
Well, I think the
Cafeterias.
boys need to step up their game a little.
Well, it doesn't help that we're having these allegations down and all that.
Well,
Yeah.
What's the allegations about?
About the Scout Masters are the only ones that are perfect because y'all talk about that Chris guy.
Dude, it wouldn't put it past me at all, dude.
Yeah.
Grown men around children nowadays is a dangerous game. Why even play it?
Man,
So that's
the
why-
general are dangerous.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Why even? Like, why can't dudes keep their like? Why they gotta mess with children? Like, those people deserve to get fucking put in prison forever.
They deserve
Agreed.
To get
I don't
They
believe
need-
in forgiveness for
They
certain
need help.
things.
I will say that.
What?
They need help.
Give
No,
them
fuck
some
that.
milk.
They don't need help. They need put in the fucking ground.
There
They
you go.
need to get away. From the
No
rest of
diddling
us.
up in here.
That's why we're dwindling in the dust.
But
But I do
yeah,
feel like they
closer.
do teach a lot of useful skills.
Yes.
I think there's some good skill sets that you can learn in like
'Cause-
those things.
Is it outdated a little bit?
they're old fashioned, but they still have values like tying the knot, working the compass, what to do if you're lost in the woods.
Well, I think outside of that, like the social stuff is good for kids and like
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
developing, like
Really?
learning, just
Teaching
learning how to do
trees
something,
tying.
anything.
There are good intentions towards it. But dude, I can't tie a fucking knot for shit, man. I use bunny ears for everything. That's why I couldn't be a Boy Scout, dude. I think
Hey,
it's
so do
my,
I. I have bunny ears as well.
yeah, dude, bunny ear squad.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because of the anxiety that comes with tying a knot for me. It's
I
like
can tie a basic knot. That's it. Not a bunny or knot, but the other knot, the other way.
I fucking like my grandpa or my pawpaw. Shout out pawpaw. He
Shout out Pawpaw,
Shout out
yeah.
pawpaw. Used to go fishing all the time, man. He taught me how to fish, And dude, I had him like tie my bait every single time, man, because I can't
Shit,
I can't
bro.
tie, bro.
I get that way with stuff too. Like, what is it? I can't think of it right now, but there's something I always ask people to help me with. Like, can you help me? I can't do this.
Do you have trauma around when you were little and tied your shoes?
No, I think it's just because I'm like, there's too much rope. Where's it go?
Where does all?
Where does this end? Where does that go? And I think it's just because I want to get just done with the end result of getting the knot.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck them knots.
When
Fuck
did you learn to
them
tie your
nuts.
shoes?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
For me, I think it was like around somewhere in my elementary school.
I was probably like 14 or 15. No, I was kidding.
Last year,
But
probably.
I had to have other people help me tie my shoes because I didn't know how to do it. But I eventually figured it out.
I don't remember. I do remember I taught myself how to ride a bike, though.
Oh yeah.
My mom told me that I came home potty trained one day.
What the fuck?
She said my neighbors was potty training her kids, and I had gone over to their house. And
That's,
her kid wasn't potty trained, but I was.
That's kind of weird.
That's pretty cool. It's a monkey see, monkey do kind of thing.
Yeah.
But in your
The
case,
little
it
girl
was monkey
I
see, monkey
nannied-
do do.
I nannied this little girl like years ago, and she was a genius. She was potty trained at 1.5.
Holy shit.
And like legitimately trained, like potty trained. And she just would catch on, just boom, 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 got it.
That's nuts.
She was great.
I don't remember when I learned how to piss. I don't remember.
I was born pissing.
I
went
was
to the
born
outside.
pissing and shitting.
That's way too far back for me. That would have been the late 80s. Yeah.
I was like 3, I think.
Dude, going back to like bike riding and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Some Mexican family. Grandma taught us how to like,
Your
yeah,
last name is
Arjona, yeah. It's no one ever gets it right, dude.
I
But dude,
didn't pronounce it. I probably pronounced it like Arjona or something.
it's cool, man. No one knows.
No
But
one
dude,
knows.
we had loose gravel in my grandma's house, and she taught us how to ride a bike just by pushing us. And so like she pushed us. She'd be like, no mames, way, and like just fucking hit us.
You kidding? You kidding?
Dude, and then she would
mames.
like we scrape our knees or start crying. She like beat the fuck out of us, and then go like, all right, go in the back room and come back and try again, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like we were gonna learn how to ride a bike,
You
bro.
can't just drop that shit. That's like,
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like it's just a different kind of breed. She was the bingo. Like she would fight at bingo. She was
Yeah.
about that life, dude.
Wow.
she was competitive.
Competitive.
the-
She
That was
stiff
my
on
grandpa.
cousin.
My grandpa was the most competitive. She kind of did the same thing to my mom, trying to teach her how to tell time. She would get it wrong, and he would beat the shit out
Telling
of her.
time.
She was young too.
Damn, dude. That's why all you guys
Um,
had Hispanics.
But just like that mentality of like, you're gonna get it. Like, it's so funny now with like gentle parenting and how different it is. Like, when we were growing up, it was like, you're gonna do fucking 5 plus 7.
Yeah.
you guys all have Hispanic households, but me, I'm the only
Here's,
one.
here's
What?
You guys all had Hispanic households. I'm the only one. I'm white.
Dude, I'm 51% white. Yeah, but
No.
trailer trash over
75%, but that 25% shows up, man. It's still
Parenting
there.
was definitely different back then than it was because I grew up with my grandparents. So like I definitely was disciplined a lot different than kids are nowadays. I get spankings. I get all kinds of shit. Nowadays you can't do any of that.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
doesn't really work. All it does
No,
is just
it's-
instill fear in everybody else.
Well,
And it's-
I'm like,
Are you scared, nigga?
I've been through some shit like with my mental health because my parents were so intense about like, get an A, do this, do that. You have to do it right. You have to do it perfect.
You're on the
Can't make any
opposite side.
mistakes. And then I grow up and it's like, well, now I'm scared
You're on
of
the-
everything.
Now I have anxiety.
Now I have severe anxiety and can't function. So
Yeah.
good job.
You're on the opposite spectrum.
and
for
also
why
the what do you call it?
you're-
The because I told you so. It just doesn't work at all. All you're doing is just
Yeah.
telling them, you're teaching them to
Yeah.
be just like you in that. Of
Well,
just like,
if you hit a kid, they're gonna grow up and hit other people. Like, that's why kids hit. They get hit, and then you're supposed to go, don't hit anybody. Okay, they're not gonna listen to you when you say that because obviously you're lying.
A lot of parents are just like, I want to let my kid fuck around and find out on his own.
yeah,
he'll
but
see. They'll see. Whatever.
Obviously, have some sort of like discipline in your life, but don't use that as an excuse to just like.
It depends on the discipline, like what you mean by discipline. Like discipline can be anything. When someone says like spanking is discipline, it's not. But like it's not doing anything.
It's hilarious.
No.
It's just hurting the kid, and they're gonna not behave because of it. But in the moment, the reason people do it is in the moment they'll stop.
Yeah.
It shocks everything. Everything's so intense that they'll stop and it'll turn into something else. But it's like it's reinforced by the kid, which gets reinforced by you, and it's hard. Parenting is so hard, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It requires a lot of compassion and empathy, but also a lot of like, what is it like? Authoritative, not authoritarian. What is it?
Authoritative.
Authoritative is the
There's
word?
the authoritarian is not good. There's like another one that starts with an A.
Authoritative is like it's like some. You act as you're, what is it? You're assertive, but you also understand like this is this is also your child. I'm blanking on
It's
this
like a
word.
fine line you gotta.
Yes.
By the way, I don't think any of us have kids, right?
None of
Nope.
us have kids, and we're talking about parenting.
I'm too young to be doing that. Not in this economy.
We're gonna get in the comments being like, "We're not a parent."
Not one of you is a parent, but I've been a nanny, which isn't a parent.
But
It's not the same as a parent, but I've done a lot of childcare. I've worked a lot in childcare, and like, it's just a lot. Shout out to parents. You're going through a lot. Have a glass of wine. Like,
Treat yourself.
golly, kids are a lot.
Well, shout out to
especially
child workers, especially.
child workers, nannies, childcare, anyone who works with kids.
Shout out
That shit is hard. They will break you down. They will smack you in the face.
I
They
don't
will
have
spit on
patience for a
you.
kid. I'd
And
call
you
them-
have to have so much patience and be like, we don't do that. And then they'll be like, you'll be breastfeeding and they'll be like clawing your skin and smacking your face and playing with your nose all while you're feeding them.
Tell them to fucking back off.
Well, it's a baby.
Do you want to be a parent, Ricky? You ever want to be a dad?
I think I'm a little too old nowadays.
Not really.
No, you can
No,
never
you're
be-
not.
No, you
There's
can
people
be a
who's in their
parent.
50s who are having kids.
Yeah. It's never
I
too
don't know.
late.
Do you want to be a dad, though?
have
That's
a
the question.
family.
I would like to be one day, yeah.
What do you want? Like a son, daughter? What?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
What about you? You don't want
He'll
kids.
step up.
Hell
He's not
no.
a parent there, but he'll be the
want
parent that
kids?
rises up, that steps up. Oh, dude, I don't know.
You don't know? What about
Look
you?
at this guy. I can't be a parent. Look at this shit.
You could be. I mean,
I had a
Could
Reese's
be.
cup at 9 a.m. in the morning. I
Okay,
didn't
so
have
no
breakfast.
for you. No. I'm just kidding.
Good. Wait, for me?
No for
Yeah.
you. Do you want kids?
Yeah, I would like to start a family at some point.
little Slubar.
Yeah, little baby.
As my phone says, Nathan Slubar.
Slubar.
Oh, yeah. By the way, my name is incredibly unique, or at least as far as I know.
Do you have a middle name?
Lee.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of
That's
cool.
a strong middle name. That's my
Nathan
dad's
Lee.
middle
That's
name.
my maternal grandfather's, what is it, middle name or first name? No,
Is your-
middle name.
Is your name just Nathan? Is it Nathaniel? Or
Nathan. Legally it is. It's
Nathan Lee. I like Nathan Lee. I like that. It's kind of cool.
Nathan Lee. Amen.
Hell yeah.
Good, good.
He's a son of the South. Amen.
Amen. God and country.
Because because Nathan is a Christian name, which
Oh, it
I
is?
was given.
But you know what? I like that name, Nathan.
I do too.
Because
Nathan.
Yeah,
it's
that's a good
spelled
name.
exactly how it sounds.
Yeah.
It's not tricky.
There's not a Y in there. There's not a random Z or an X. It just makes sense.
I like when names are like that.
And that is another hot take. Don't name your kid something complicated.
Oh, I
they
know,
have to
right?
spell that shit in second grade.
Okay, can
gotta tell that to
confirm
Musk.
my name is complicated. And it's
Not
spelled
really, it's
complicated.
just long.
No, it is. It's my legal first name is Malori hyphen Marie hyphen. Don't put a hyphen in your kid's name.
Yeah,
Don't ever
get
do
greedy.
that. Don't get creative.
What's the purpose
and
of putting a
crazy.
hyphen in your name?
Yeah,
two first
that's what
names.
I'm saying.
Now I'm curious.
And I don't have a middle name, and then I have my last name.
Oh.
You're triple M.
But Mallory isn't even spelled how people normally spell Mallory, so people always fuck that up.
I always spell it. Yeah, that's how. I would think you spell it.
Malori.
You
Yeah.
don't have a middle name?
No. She's a triple M. What? Triple M.
Triple M, Eminem.
What's up?
Dude, I don't have a middle name either.
Bro?
You don't?
No.
Oh,
Trey's
shit.
not even my real name.
What is your name?
My real name is Jose.
No.
Yeah. It's just Jose Arjona, the third.
What's Trey come from
I'm
then?
the third.
What's Trey?
Oh, Trey. Three.
Yeah, three.
Trey.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit. Okay.
But you know, if I say my name, my name is Jose Arjona, automatically, this isn't stereotyping, this is just how it is from my personal experience. People automatically assume I speak Spanish.
Oh, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man.
Can't see that.
My
Yeah.
my español es poquito, ¿sabes? Lo siento,
No,
¿sabes?
Oi, tudo bem? That's Portuguese.
Oh, yeah.
I'm learning Portuguese on Duolingo.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of they are very intelligible with each other, Spanish and Portuguese, because they're also from
They're
the
close.
same Latin family.
Yeah, but isn't Portuguese like more like French? Like a French
Yeah.
Spanish?
No, it's more closer
It
to.
reads more like French.
It's more closer to Spanish.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys.
Comments.
Well, it's a Latin. Well, they're Latin languages.
And if you're from Brazil or you
Romanian.
speak Portuguese, oi tudo bem.
Да.
Or you speak French.
Что нового, да?
That
Я
was.
понимаю русский, да?
You Slavic now?
No, I do understand a little bit Russian. I learned Russian just to piss off my ex, who was like, "You brown, learn Spanish." I was like, "Fuck you."
Do you remember that guy, the YouTube guy FPR Russia, who was a fake Russian? He was just talking with a Russian accent, and he comes out that he's just a dude from America.
Wait, crazy?
For real?
Was it?
Yeah, his name was FPR Russia,
Oh.
and he was this YouTube channel who always shot these cool guns and did all this stuff with guns. And he would talk with a Russian accent, and he came out. He was just some guy from somewhere in America.
Oh, he's just American. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but he had a fake accent. He was like, and I can't do that Russian accent, but yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
When I worked in the oil field, man, we had to have our face covered, and I always pretended to be Russian just so people would leave me alone.
No one ever know, right?
No one ever knew, and then finally we had to put our names on top of the helmets, and they read Jose. I'm like, and they're like, "You're not fucking Russian." I was like, "Yeah, it's all
weird,
right."
though.
Russian is Jose.
What if you were Russian, but your parents were just fans of the Hispanic culture, so they're like, we want to name our kid Jose?
What a culture shock, then, man. I would be so
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
I don't know who I was then. You know,
Who am
like,
I?
Like,
I
what
was
if-
born in America, but they had me speak Russian. Huh?
My sister's husband served a mission in Russia, so he was there for 2 years. He speaks Russian.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
Mormon
that's
church.
right.
And so my nephew's name is Andre, and it ends in an I.
Huh, that is weird.
Andre.
In
It's like a
Russia,
Russian
Andre
spelling.
finds me.
That's cool, man. Ricky, do you speak anything else? Do you speak just English?
Just English, even though was in Japan for 3 years.
Did
You
your
were
mom
in Japan?
Oh, because I'm a military brat.
Oh. But that's
Yeah.
cool though.
That's cool. How old were you? From what ages?
Let's see. Spain, Washington, 7 through 9.
Shit.
Wow.
Huh.
So I was there during like the ending of the Dragon Ball Z Cell. We saw Lover Sailor Moon, Shin-Chan. I saw Power Rangers in their early stage before they came to America.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was random fireworks for some bizarre reasons. We don't know why. It wasn't Chinese New Year's or anything. It's just, hey, look, it's fireworks. Oh, what?
This is my pet Rudy. She's 25 years old and she's got glaucoma. So sometimes I let her have a puff of my cigarette. She just gets one little puff. She's so cute. Don't you just love her? Oh, she's so cuddly. Oh my goodness. She wants some lunch, I think. My God.
Where else did you live with the military brat?
From 9 to 12 was Hawaii. And then from here, 12 to here.
Cool, man.
What was your favorite?
It's
Place
hard
that
to
you
say
lived.
between Japan and Hawaii.
No,
Because both
that's
are
good.
amazing. But you mentioned Pearl Harbor, which I was there.
Yeah,
You were
Pearl
on
Harbor.
both sides of it.
So I
You
saw
went island to island.
Yeah,
You had to stick
it
up
was
for both
right
sides.
there.
Both sides of my people.
We actually had our house. Actually, we could see the memorial for the Pearl Harbor from there.
Oh, that's right, because you were on
Which
the
memorial?
base.
The
In Hawaii?
Yeah, in Hawaii.
That's cool, man.
Was spam a thing there like it is now?
It is crazy.
Dude, spam is
there.
so good.
I love spam.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
put spam.
I
on
miss
Spam on
spam.
eggs.
everything.
There's a restaurant
yeah.
here where they make soup with spam in it. It's like a Hawaiian place kind of thing. It's
Wait,
so fucking good.
What isn't it like called like L&L?
Something like
Yes.
that.
Is that the one you've been?
It's a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
around here. Yeah.
It's the mucho que rico, man. The comida is delicious, dude. I'm
What'd he
telling
say?
you.
Oh, what?
I don't understand what he said.
La comida. He's saying the food's good.
comida.
Oh.
La comida
food
means
is
the
good.
food.
Community food. But it's good. Yeah, I went there with John. Shout out to John.
Shout out, John.
Shout out, John.
We miss you,
Yeah.
John.
We
Come
miss
home.
you. Come
but
back.
he took me there the last day before he left. We went to go eat some lunch because we were doing something. He was like, we were filming or something, and yeah, it was good. I was like, damn, dude.
Nice.
Dude, I miss spam. I've been meat free. Well, I eat fish, pescatarian.
So are you a vegetarian or
pescatarian? Yeah.
What's that?
So I'm annoying and eat fish and shrimp.
You're
Okay.
annoying
Crabs.
me, Reed.
So you're like a vegan?
That's
pretty
my
much?
dad. My dad's pescatarian.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
never
miss
heard
spam,
that.
though.
I've
But
never heard
dude-
that before.
A lot of people don't realize that Power Rangers, like, they just added the Americans in
Yeah.
to something that was already filmed. They just kind of dubbed over it
It's
all.
a lot
Yeah.
more brutal than one of the kids' versions.
Well,
Is it?
Yes.
that's what Americans do. We take other countries' things and try to make it our own.
Really? Dude, I wonder how brutal it is. Like, did they show blood?
They show like some blood, but not like dramatically. Like someone's like cutting their forehead. It's like, oh, I'm bleeding from my mouth a little.
They said,
Oh.
And they have like people dying in it.
Had the putty guys, what they were called?
They actually get like civilians and turn people into putties, and Power Rangers
Slice them?
Yeah.
Slice them and
Whoa,
dice
man.
them.
Or they have-
A
Never
real life
guessed
hack
that.
and slash.
well, because it doesn't show anything. It's just, oh no, look, a civilian died. Oh no.
But still,
Because you're
I mean, because like when Power Rangers were going on, like the '90s, early 2000s, man, like TV was so censored in America. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
can't even imagine how unhinged it is in Japan if they showed all
Yeah.
that, man. But that just speaks to the culture.
Yeah,
It's
because they experienced a lot of trauma, like a lot of war, invasion of what is it? What are what countries had invaded Japan or like,
Us in England.
Yeah,
China,
England,
I think.
Yeah, and then they've also with the bombing Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and then and another kind of traumatic experiences that they've went to. There's a lot of trauma that they had to spill their guts about, and you can see it
Yeah.
in their media, a lot of their anime, and a lot of like.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, anime. Fucking love anime now, man. The older I get, the nerdier I'm getting, dude.
Nerd.
The fucking dude,
Nerd alert.
So like Solo Leveling, bro.
That's a good one.
You watch Solo Leveling also?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, so good. I'm not nerdy enough to read a manga though. I'm not nerdy enough to get the hard copies, but I'll watch it.
I got some of the hard copies, like One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball.
One Piece I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
can't, bro. It's been going over 20 years. I can't catch up with it.
Yeah, you
Gotta catch them all.
unless you're really dedicated and it take you to maybe a year if you're
Not even
watch-
a year, dude. You need more than that.
Well, if
Probably.
you're skipping like the nonsense part to
The
stick
no
into
fillers?
the main part, yeah.
That's what I can't stand, dude. You
Yeah.
remember when like old school Dragon Ball Z's would be like, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
They'd be in the air for like 2 weeks fighting.
Like, dude, Goku with the Spirit Bomb was there for like a whole arc.
I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was in
Almost.
high school, but I don't remember a damn thing about it.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm not an anime
Hell
fan.
yeah.
I don't watch any anime except Pokemon's anime-ish. I like Pokemon cards. I don't watch the show or anything.
It's okay. I haven't watched that much anime either, even though I volunteered for anime conventions
Oh, yeah.
last year for the first time.
Sin
That's
Japan.
cool, man.
Yeah.
San
is
Japan?
cool.
Well, San Japan, Yumi-Con,
I like that
and then
name.
this year was Kawa-Con.
Yeah.
I like the name San Japan. It just sounds cool. San Japan.
97.9 The Cat, the motherfucking #1 radio station.
This is a good crowd. Oof.
Was it a whoop crowd?
So don't they have like raves afterwards?
They do.
There was one at Kawa-Con.
Oh, that would
where
be
they had
sick.
what's his name? Lotus Juice.
Never been to
Oh,
a
cool.
rave
Yeah.
before.
Where he
I
did
always
like
wanted to
the,
go.
I think the
We
music
should
for
go
Persona.
to a rave
Start the-
episode.
Persona
Rave
Rave.
sponsored
Yeah,
by-
like the games Persona.
Say she's
Oh, cool,
rave.
man. So what were you doing
Everybody
there?
instead of doing drugs,
I was
raiding with
volunteering,
cigarettes.
but I was just curious. Like it was late at night, and they were holding like a concert over there, and I filmed a little bit and just like because I never heard of this guy, but I do know the song. Disturbing the peace to my eyes.
We're editing some music.
And then the I'm making
You're
this up.
such a good singer,
That's
Nathan.
pretty
I am
cool, man.
impressed. And for
bad.
that reasons, I'm in.
For those reasons, I'm in.
So how many of you like volunteered at?
3 so far.
3?
Yes.
Nice.
The first one was Yumi-Con. That was last June. I did actually meet a Twitch streamer who actually is from Japan. Her name is Kaho Shibuya, or Shibuya Kaho.
Cool.
Never
Yeah.
heard of her.
For some reason, they liked me so much that they kept me around.
Nice.
That's good.
For some reason, when they were calling for, we just need somebody to maintain the lines, and so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I didn't know what I was doing at first. I was nervous, but I eventually got it down. I was I'm stalling.
No, you're good.
No, this is interesting.
Yeah, I got to know her a little bit. The crew as well. Thank you very much to Kaho and her crew.
Shout out Kaho
Shout
and her
out.
crew.
I don't know you, but shout
She's
out.
on her Instagram. You can also check her out. What's
Adding
her,
the link right here.
well, I don't even know. But yeah, she was holding her stand of like having her fans come up and meeting her. I've heard people like greeting her, and so like I've seen you on what's his face? Sea Dog VA's channel. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a voice actor. He's also in Japan. He's like a Welsh. He's a Welsh Japanese citizen. But he hangs out with her and like since he takes it into multiple places, and that's how I kind of know her a little bit.
Cool.
But yeah, I got to maintain the lines, look out for the merch. I was mainly sitting around most of the time, but she was very nice, very very kind, looking after me.
Oh, good. That
man.
sounds like a lot of
What
fun.
about
Yeah.
you, Ricky? You go to those conventions too?
I do, but I never volunteered before. I
You
usually
dress up?
You should.
Yes. I
Oh, you
do
dress up? What do you go as?
As a Soul Reaper costume. I
Ooh,
have
sick, man. If you were a Soul Reaper, what would your Bankai be?
mirror. Pretty much it can reflect energy
Yeah.
attacks.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
But that's best I could come up with at the time.
Dude,
'Cause-
who's the guy that's like with the Kabuki theater, Bankai? He's the one with the kimono.
There's a lot of them with the kimono.
No, he's the captain now with the missing eye.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Is it Shu Sui? Something like
I
that.
don't-
I'm butchering stuff. Don't come at me.
No, I'm horrible with names, especially with anime characters' names.
I only like his Bankai from the anime version because of the music that goes along with it. It was like the yo, and just like the Kabuki clap.
Oh, because his Bankai can like turn into games.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
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 Dude, I went to one convention, but I wasn't there as a fan. I was there to work, and they had me like, don't take this into it anything at all, guys. But I was like, they had me model stuff. Like I was modeling leggings.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Fucking popular dude over here.
Got a model on the podcast today.
I mean, you're not quite icon level yet, but you're climbing.
You're climbing.
You're
You're
climbing.
climbing, bitch.
Nowhere near any part of level. Okay, they just had me put on like these cool like little, not little. They had me put on these pants, and that's what I was just modeling. I was just
These
there
little
like.
pants.
Oh,
They,
no
they
pants.
put him on tiny pants, you guys.
Look
But
at
no,
that.
dude, the community was pretty cool. I agree.
Yes.
Like it was, everyone's super friendly. One thing though, hold your fucking kids accountable. Don't have your kids touching all that shit on the tables, man. I had to spend so much time just folding up the pants because I had to work the booth, and so kids would come over. They're like, "Oh, I want to look at the bottom."
Yeah,
They're all
kids
the
will
same
come by and be like,
size.
"Ugh."
Well, do we wrap this up or what?
Yeah.
Talking for an hour and a half?
Talking
It's
Has
an
it been?
hour.
It's
Has
been
it
an
been?
an hour and a
yeah.
half, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, it has.
Oh, geez.
So we're gonna turn this into a two-parter.
This might be hour one,
and
hour
the,
two.
the light's still on too, by
Yeah.
the way.
It's still on.
So yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up. This was a fun chat with everyone, that's for sure.
was
It
a
was great
fun
to be here,
chat.
Yeah,
guys.
thanks
Thank
for
you
having
for
me.
having
And
us.
Is this the biggest conversation y'all had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's nowhere than usually it's me and Mallory. Obviously, every now and then we'll have a third person, but we never had more
We've
than
never
that.
had it like this. This was fun. This was cool. Thanks for coming, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, this was my first time doing a podcast, and this is actually kind of fun to do.
Cool.
Yeah, we were.
I thought you were on this before.
No, I was not.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna come on Tuesday, but he had something to do.
Yeah, because it had something for college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shout
I always
out
like talking to
colleges.
other people because I like
Shout
hearing
out
other people's
school.
opinions.
Yeah.
So shout out to Canada. I love you.
Shout out to
Much
Canada.
love.
Hopefully you retain your sovereignty.
You're not for sale.
Yes.
Yes.
I have no idea
legit
what's
love
going on.
Canada, and Trump's pissed me off that he's trying to buy Canada because I won't allow that to happen. for
We're just
one.
gonna have it for security reasons. We're definitely we need it for our mines or drill, baby, drill.
We're gonna have the best minds.
Some say the world's greatest mines in the world.
I can't do that. I can't
That
even
was
do.
pretty
A lot of
good.
people say the greatest.
Nathan, for our skit
Nathan,
today,
that was
for
good.
some of our skits, we're gonna have you say something ridiculously in that voice.
Yeah.
In Trump's voice.
Yeah, we'll put like an American flag behind you or something. Like I can like screen it out or something.
Oh.
But alrighty, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Make sure to
Thanks,
follow
you
everyone
guys.
on Instagram, Facebook, everything.
I'll put
Give it
as
the
many
handles.
links as I can in the thing, the description, as
It's
I
also
say.
my first podcast too. I'm sorry, just kind of like been bouncing around between everyone.
No,
but
it's
been
hard
fun.
when there's that many
Popping
people.
two cherries.
Huh?
Popping two cherries.
I don't
Pop two
like that. I
cherries
don't like that you said
today.
that. I don't like that you said that.
I've done many podcasts in my day. I've been doing podcasting for a while. I've been doing podcasting for what, 2 years, almost 3 years now.
I popped my cherry a while ago. We don't need to get into it. But
You don't need to phrase it like that.
When I was 12,
What?
yeah.
let's do our
my.
ceremonial flipping off the camera. Bye.
Fuck you.
Everyone has to do
I'm
it.
doing my ring finger.
You can give the finger if you want. Middle finger.
Boo.
All right, we're
There you
gonna call this one a day.
Bye.
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 Here's some ASMR for you guys.